Games in the Dark. We're playing Outcast Silver Raiders, and we are on episode 11. We got everyone here?
We do.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Last episode, we were killing a frog and considering whether or not to find whoever was talking down below inside of the chapel that you found. The chapel had like a froggy worship scene going on. You guys took the worship devices from there. You sold them and got some XP. And I believe that's where we're at. It's been a couple days. We had a exchange of a ring to Crowley from Bronze.
Wait, I don't
beautiful.
remember this.
It was a beautiful ceremony.
Is there something that I should be trying to remember right now?
Yeah. So
I'm flattered. I'm
Just
flattered.
trying to weasel my way out of it.
You saying that implicates that you've been thinking about it all week, and that makes me very much flattered.
Yes. I have.
that's where we're at.
All right. Well, I think that where we immediately left off was Crowley getting this unicorn ring from Bronze. Now here's a question for you, Jamie. This is not us mechanical whatever question, but it struck me after we finished our last session that the ring that Bronze gave me was pre us recording. And so anybody listening might perhaps be wondering why there was such a strong reaction from myself and Liam and you when this ring was presented. I don't know. Do you want to explain the backstory of this for our listeners so that they have context, or do you just want to get into it?
Sure. Do you want to explain it, or do you want me to?
I can explain it to the best of my memory if you like. The short version that I remember, the kind of TLDR, is that we were in Cleodor, which is the main kind of urban area in the Mythic North, the main kind of city area of civilization. And while we were in Cleodor, we were kind of doing some urban jobs and that kind of thing. We ended up doing a job for a nobleman who was trying to sell his home because I believe his father had just passed. And there was essentially a dungeon with oddities and that kind of thing below this home. And so he hired us to kind of clear it out so that the home could be put on the market for sale.
Yes. And
when we went into that basement, among other strange things that we found a rat queen, essentially. And she could talk. She had basic sentience and that kind of thing. And she had a bunch of little loyal rats that she kind of commanded. And we made a deal. Yeah, please.
Just as a bit of a spoiler for this, in case anyone wants to skip ahead 5 minutes, the adventure was called the Jeweler's Sanctum. It is in the Old School Essentials official adventure scenario, Adventure Anthology 1, Jeweler's Sanctum.
Perfect. I didn't even realize that it was published somewhere. I just kind of thought it was you throwing stuff together. But so anyway, we found there's a lot of rings and that sort of thing in general in this basement, and kind of an alchemy workshop or jeweler workshop or whatever, where clearly the person who used to work in this place had been enchanting things and whatnot. And Bronze he tried on a ring, this unicorn ring, that I believe was the Rat Queen's ring, right?
Yeah, because I thought it was going to have intelligence boosting capabilities because that rat was smart. So
yes, and what we believe it did was actually set someone's intelligence to a set score. So the idea being a rat would have an intelligence of 0 or 1 or whatever the metric is. And this brought it to a 3 or a 4. So for the rat, relative to the rat, it brought their intelligence up such that they were sentient. But for Bronze, who's a smart human sentient boy, it brought his intelligence down to that number. I think he was essentially nonverbal almost, and it stunned and this kind of thing. And so Crowley amputated one of Bronze's fingers in order to remove the ring because the ring would not come off on its own. So I had to cut off one of Bronze's rings in order to restore him. So that's the backstory of the ring. And now Bronze, Crowley, having forgotten what this ring looked like, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bronze has passed this ring to Crowley with the intention of me presenting it to Jane as the engagement. So
Bronze,
that's why we
what
all
finger's
reacted
missing?
strong.
It is my left middle finger, I believe.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't specify left or right. I should have wrote that down. It's missing middle finger, which is the
Well,
important info.
Left makes sense
Left
because I
it
feel like
is.
we actually debated like what finger to put it on in case it did something messed up to your hand. So
Yeah.
I feel like we were like non-dominant hand.
Yeah, there was a good 10 minutes of, all right, now how exactly do you handle this ring?
Yes. Yeah. It's like Jamie's just like, there's no reason I'm asking, but I would like to be very clear how you're handling it and if what finger it goes on, if it goes on a finger. No reason. Just be very specific. All right. So now this unicorn ring before me and the humbly made gold ring that I had commissioned both into my palm with the earnest thank you to Bronze for the thoughtful gift. I am going to go and find Jane and retire to our private chambers to have a conversation.
Bronze, you see
No, this
Crowley
is the part where you
leaving.
edit in the romantic music.
Bronze, what
soft
is
jazz, if you please.
what are your activities while he's away?
Bronze is just like now he's like his true color comes out and he's like scheming because he's like this is a temporary solution to a bigger problem. So I think he's just going to be kind of wandering around because it looks like he was going to go propose right away. Was that the implication? Did that look like what was going to happen?
I think that is the implication that he is intending to have this conversation right away.
Okay. So yeah, he's going to stick around and kind of listen to the upstairs, but he's going to stay at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
I think he was eating something. He's going to passively eat that.
You get to the door of Jane's room.
I will rap on the door. Jane, are you in there?
Yeah,
All right. May I come in?
of course. You've
Right.
been coming in for quite a while.
I know. Sometimes it's nice to observe decorum, I don't know. And I just kind of like come in nervously. Clearly like not himself. This is not the usual Crowley.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
Is
never done
everything
this
okay?
kind of thing. Yes, he's like going pale a little bit, sweating perhaps a
Don't
little
tell
bit.
me
on
that
his brow.
there's someone in the inn that's causing trouble.
No, of course not, Jane. And if there was, you know that I would deal with that for you, Jane. Jane, there's any number of things that I would deal with for you. Any number of things that I would solve for you. Jane, you know that I've been on the road for a long time and that we have something here. And I can tell when I say I'm heading off north or that I might be going back to Cleodor or whatever. I can sense the perhaps disappointment in your voice, the trepidation, the wonder with when I'll be back.
Or if
Right.
one time you left and you were fine, but the large man that was with you, who I just from looking at him, I could see he could take down an army. He somehow died.
Yes.
So yes, when I see you leaving, I assume that you probably won't be coming back.
I've been thinking a lot about that. And I mean to put it behind me. I think perhaps if you're willing, interested, I could imagine a future here for myself, a future where I don't go off on other adventures that might spell my doom. A future where I might have a home and solve problems for you and
And when is that?
I will open my palm with 2 golden rings in it, and I will say, it could be now, if you want.
Really?
Yes.
You have a small boy. Will he be part of our family?
I think that I would welcome Bronze to be here permanently, or if he were to travel with Fea, return and drop in, I would welcome him in such a case as well. But Bronze is a northerly wind. He's at times cold. He moves with his own motivations. He sweeps over the land, young though he may be, and he cannot be controlled. I think that if I asked Bronze to stay, he would almost certainly say no. But if I told him that he would always be welcome here, then he might visit from time to time, and when he becomes a man, he might settle here for a time.
So you're done with adventuring.
I think I could see a life where I am done with adventuring, yes. I have some investments in Cleodor. I have some gold to my name. I'm not a rich man, but I could help run the inn. I could help keep this place safe. Help keep you safe.
She puts out her left hand.
I will, with my opposite hand, with my left hand, I'll pull out the humble ring and I'll say, I had this crafted for you. It's humble. It's from your smith. And this, and I hold up the other ring, perhaps more fitting, it's a gift from Bronze. A gift from our adventures. And he wanted me to have it for this purpose. The choice is yours, but the sentiment seems nice.
Yes.
And I kind of keep
Bronze is a sweet boy.
I keep the humble ring in my hand, and I continue to almost not quite present, but lean towards the unicorn ring.
Bronze is a sweet boy. And she puts her hand towards the unicorn ring.
I will put it onto her left ring finger.
And you see her smile, and her smile stays on as she looks down at the ring.
I feel lucky, Jane. I feel blessed, truly, this day, in a way I've perhaps never felt before in my life.
Her smile just stays there, and you see her eyes are kind of just going glassy a bit as she looks at you with the same smile.
Yeah. I can tell you're happy too. I mean, what are you feeling, Jane? What? Jane? 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 What is... What's the matter? I'll look down, and I think I'll feel the deep gut punch in the pit of my stomach as I think no, there's no way. There's no way. And I will say, I'm not sure if that fits quite right. Let me just see that for a second. And I'll try to pull it off.
And it doesn't come off.
What time of day is it?
That's a good question,
early morning.
too. I was going to ask if I was kind of eavesdropping. Was I able to hear her making that noise or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah. I think I will, I'll walk upstairs and kind of, I think I'm going to try and sneak into the room.
I'm very distracted.
Okay. Yeah. You can crack the door open and see what's going on.
You see Crowley with his arms kind of around her, and her chest, or her hand, with the ring on it, on his chest, as he's looking down with one hand and trying to pull this ring off. He's just totally focused on the two of them.
Oh, It hurts. It hurts. She's like holding your head.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just calm down. Sit down.
Crowley,
Sit.
what happened?
Sit on the bed. Sit here. Like,
did you drug me?
no, Jane, never.
What's wrong with me?
Just, I'm not sure. Let me just sit here. Don't move. I'm going to get help. I'm going to get help.
I think like the second he like shifts his footing to turn around, I'm going to rend Crowley for let's say three times three hit points.
Oh,
I don't think that will kill him. But
right.
D6 times 3, that's 5. 15 damage.
All right.
Crowley, you feel this piercing in your head, like a headache, and you see that you're like bleeding from your nose.
I will fall to my knees, like my hands and knees, and
you see
like vomit
there.
blood. And I will.
You see and hear Bronze.
I will look up from my hands and
rending.
knees and see him in the doorway.
Well, I hope you're satisfied with that ending. I think I made myself clear a few days ago, but...
Demon!
Oh, whatever.
No.
I just close the door and look at Crowley. You think I was
scrabbling on the wall?
Joking? You think I was speaking with emotion? Just a slight error on my part? No, I meant it. I own you. You didn't choose to settle down, have a simple life. It's not your choice to make.
Why?
Why? Because I like you.
Crowley, help.
How could you do this to me?
This is not...
Uh,
Shut up. I'm gonna rend her for 3 as well.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Okay. Just 3 damage.
Well,
Which might be enough. I don't know.
It might be enough. Let's see. A d8 for her hit points. She starts bleeding from her eyes and nose. Crowley, help!
You don't shut up.
You see Bronze rending Jane.
I am going to scramble on my hands and knees over to Jane, and I'm going to try to get on top of her and just like say shh, 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 and like try to like put my hand over her mouth gently.
Get off!
But
Get off!
stop! Shh! Be quiet! Trust me. Just be quiet. Just be quiet.
Demon!
Quiet. All right, Bronze, you've made your point. I'm yours. Just go.
Just go? What do you mean? You're coming with me?
Of course, just leave this room right now.
All right. But I think we should both leave now. No. Why is that?
She deserves to have her mind back.
I don't know if you want that. After all, you came in and you proposed to her. Now you have a demon boy, and now you've cursed her with a strange feeling of unintelligence. You've cut off her finger. What, you think she's going to still love you after that? I think you better leave that ring on, or I might have to finish the
tears
job.
going down her face.
All right.
This was my compromise, Crowley. She lives this way.
I think Crowley stands and places himself like between Jane and Bronze, and just looks at Bronze and nods and says, "All right."
All right. Then let's head out.
Yeah. Crowley will leave the room, following Bronze.
Do you turn back to look at her?
I can't. I don't think Crowley has it in him to turn back and look at her.
I think Bronze is like, what the fuck? Why does this feel so weird? Like, why is he all awkward now? I thought it would just be back to normal now that I made her wife vegetable eyes. What the hell? He's
Go down the
walking down the stairs and he's looking for the rest of his group. Faya, I don't know if she's returned.
Thea, are you at the inn or somewhere else?
I am at the inn. And I think during all the commotion and hearing all the sobbing and crying, I'll come downstairs and looking confused and go, Crowley, you big lug, what'd you do to her?
Crowley has blood running like from his ears, nostrils, and like down his mouth.
And noticing that, Faye will run over to you and like touch it and be like, you okay?
See, Bronze also has blood running down his face.
It's you boys getting a row.
Get away from me.
Yes, that woman in there is not Jane any longer. We need to leave.
What do you mean she's not Jane?
I don't know. She's put a hex on us or something. It's quite painful.
Bronze has cursed her and nearly killed her and me.
And Faya slowly turns to Bronze and goes, Bronze, why would you do that to that sweet-hearted woman and your own friend?
I don't know why you'd think I'd be capable of a thing.
Child, I know more than you let on about what you're capable of. I've seen things in my life.
Well, if that's the case, then you don't have to come with us if you're going to be stuck up.
I'm not saying you're evil. I'm just saying I don't understand.
So that means you're not going to come with us because you don't understand. I got to tell you something. You're not going to understand a lot of things. So if you're not going to be able to get used to that, then
I'm fine with not understanding some things right away, but I will need some explanations from you from time to time.
In due
Bronze,
time, I suppose.
Your ways are ancient, as are mine. People don't look at us like they look at everyone else. Whether you know it or not, Bronze, you're going to need some guidance along the way. And Crowley can help you be a man, live in the world. But he can't help you with this. I can.
He'll never be a man.
Crowley, hush.
And never. He will never be a man, whatever he is. A man is not in his future.
Crowley, hush. He's a child. He's made a mistake.
Mark my words. And mark them well.
There's a way to undo this. I'm sure there's a way to undo it, and we'll find out.
I told him
I know you're heartbroken right now, Crowley. I know.
Don't undo it. Don't attempt to. We're just going to leave now. That's okay.
Well, tell me why you've done it.
I'll tell you at a later date.
You see other people at this tavern, the Drownline Inn.
I'm getting.
I assume this is a
sweaty and like impatient because like it's either I kill Thea right here in front of all these people and run away with Crowley, or she comes willingly.
Now, are any of Jane's sons in the room, like within the general vicinity?
You guys are you guys in like the stairwell? Are you already
I
at
imagine the public room, like at the bottom of the stairs, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine
So,
we're
yes,
like halfway down the stairs.
Yeah, so if you go fully down the stairs, you would see that there's three people. One of her sons is there. You would assume the other one is outside, tending to horses.
And I'm going to kind of roughly, not in a harming kind of way, but just in a you have to look at this kind of way, kind of turn Bronze to look at her son and say, and what of him?
Okay, so you're doing this in front of these people.
Right.
Okay.
They don't have the context.
There's a lot of eyes on you guys currently, and two of you have blood on your face.
Let's speak of this.
Are the two of you trying to hide your faces at all?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm like
the
dazed.
sun-
Like I think I'm like in like shock, essentially.
The sun is coming over. It's like, what happened? What happened to you two?
Something's wrong
This is
with
the
your mom,
16-year-old.
Jane. She's
Jane?
she's done something. Something's wrong with her.
He goes rushing up the stairs.
My eyes
and you
hurt.
hear him screaming, Jane, Mom. And then
Come on.
you hear Jane
Hurry up.
sobbing.
He's right,
Demon,
He's right, Crowley. We have to get out right now. This
demon,
isn't over.
demons. Where?
And we beeline it for the door.
I don't beeline nothing.
I'm dragging you.
Yeah, I would
We're-
need to be.
hand.
We're pulling you. We're
I'm
pulling
like
you along.
feet not coming up off the ground, just like shuffle sliding, like full weight needs to be pulled.
Crowley, bronze, demon. You guys get out. The people are watching you, and you're outside now.
Hop on the wagon. I get.
You guys
Crowley-
don't have the wagon.
Oh, right.
You left the wagon north of the Marriage Bridge.
Okay, then I go over and retrieve
Grognot is in the
Grognot.
swamp somewhere. Did you leave him near the Drown Lion Inn, or?
Yeah, he was
swamp?
like outside the settlement, some ways under some shrubbery.
Just to the northwest a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
All right. You see a few guards at the gate as you're passing. One of them goes, bloody hell, what happened to you two?
It's Jane. She's lost it. Quick, she needs help.
Jane needs help. All right.
Yes, she needs help. You should go. And get all the hands you can.
All right. Well, he calls over to the stables, and you see two other guards, and he starts pointing to the inn and say, "Go check on Jane." The two at the gate just kind of stay there. You guys can continue leaving the Drown Lion Inn. Crowley, how slow are you moving?
Like a slow walking pace. Unless they're literally like arms under my arms and like moving me physically faster. I think that he's just like staring up at the sky, looking around, just kind of like in a stupor.
All right. So you hear like the front of the inn, the door slam, and you if you turn, you would see him, but you hear the older son, Crowley.
I'll like stop and very slowly, like I'm in slow motion, just like
What?
turn and look.
What did you do?
I loved her.
You see the two guards standing behind him.
He didn't do anything.
You
That's
then,
right.
Bronze.
What?
You did it.
Oh,
Bronze
You
didn't
say
do
a
anything
demon.
either. He
it was
didn't do it.
her. And I point at Thea.
And Faya will look him straight in the eyes, and he'll look
You?
back at the guards, or she'll look back at the guards, and she'll say,
She's a witch.
"That's right. It was me."
The guards start
And
taking out their bows.
I will take off into the woods, and as I'm taking off into the woods, I'm going to transform into an Arctic tern as soon as I'm out of view.
All right. Well, I assume you were with Crowley and Bronze. You guys were still in the walls.
Within the walls.
So I'm going to say that they can get 2 shots off at you, Thea,
Okay.
as you're running away. You okay with that? 2 D20s. And they both probably miss.
Let me check. She's got... Yes.
Yeah, the arrows
did.
go flying, and they land next to you. Shoot, shoot, as you duck into bushes.
All they see is
What did she do?
the long white wings of an Arctic tern. It looks like I spooked the bird from diving into the
Yeah.
bush, but on the other side I come out as the bird.
Bronze? Crowley, what
Take flight.
did that woman do? What did she do to my mom?
I'm not sure. We need to go find her, though. I think she's the only way we can cure her. She just...
You're her of what? What
She
demon
passed it, some sort
tricks did she
of
do?
trickery. I don't know. some sort of wild person spell.
You saw it.
As Bronze is talking to them, me being taller than him and standing next to him, I very subtly jerk my head towards Bronze and look at him, like do the look at him like that, as subtly as I can without him noticing.
Bronze, take him. The two guards approach to grab Bronze.
Okay. There's just two of them. The other one went inside to go fetch
There's
Jane.
two that are on the wall, and then there's the two that are next to the sun. Yeah. So those two are coming out of the inn, and then there's the two that were at the entrance that shot arrows at Thea. So 4 total guards.
Thea, at this point, as a bird, is just kind of circling around the drowned lion inn from a nice height.
Mm-hmm.
I will
So Bronze, they're
cast a
coming to apprehend
spell
you.
before they get near me. The jig is
What
up.
spell?
I'm going to cast Rite of Hellfire. Meaning...
Okay. So they see you take out some sulfur and like put it over your arms, and your arms light on fire.
Yeah. I draw just demonic symbols in my arm using a blade. I'm engulfed
What
in
the hell is he
hellish
doing? They
balefire.
back up a little bit. What the fuck? Okay. Let's roll for initiative. And I believe your spell also requires a charisma check.
Oh, does it?
I believe it does.
Well, if there's one thing I can say about Bronze, he's charismatic. Yeah.
He is.
Yes. Make a charisma check, please.
I've got +3 to this.
Okay.
It's 5. Okay.
Yeah. So, and you said you have a +3, so that's a successful cast as your arms are engulfed in flames. You have the
scene from The Incredibles.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I have to roll initiative. Sorry, my bad. What is that? It is nothing for me.
A
It's just
D10.
a D10. Oh. Rogue's Luck?
Hey.
You cheeky
That's the
bastard.
best joke you've made. Oh, man. I think you've had your last Rogue's Luck.
I'm so ready for Bronze to get beaten to a pulp here. I think, I don't know, this is fucked.
You seem to think they're very generous if you think they're just going to beat
a little
him.
bit fucked, yeah. Okay.
No, I mean like to death, to atoms.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just need to get the stats of these guards real quick.
I gotta read my spell again, man. Do demons, do you undead have normal hearing?
Oh, to see if you could call or...
Yeah. It just says that they obey any direct command.
I would say that, you said he was in the woods. So
yeah.
I don't think he's that far off.
You think I could yell and he would be able to hear it and come in a couple rounds?
Yeah. I'd say that we would roll a d4 and determine that many rounds until he gets there.
All right.
It's good jamming.
I wonder what happens when I die. I guess he still sticks around.
He's just he will just stand there waiting, I guess, for another command from you.
I gotta write a will for this motherfucker.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
They have rolled their initiative. They don't have any modifiers. And Bronze, you rolled a 1. What's your modifier for initiative?
0.
Okay. So everyone acts before Bronze. Crowley, what do you do?
Crowley draws his sword, seeing that shit's about to pop off.
Okay. That's your action.
That's my action. And I think that he draws it in such a way where it's like very slowly comes out of the scabbard. And then the point kind of goes down into the dirt. And his hand is like on the pommel, kind of like hilt / pommel, just kind of like holding it, but like almost like he's using it like a cane to prop himself up. Rather than looking like he's going to hurt anybody with it. It's more just like it's out.
Okay.
And he He's still just slouching and looking dazed, I would say, and he's not going to move. So he is where he is. That'll be his turn.
Okay. I'm going to roll a morale check for each of these 4 guards as they see you catch a light and flame. One of the guards that was at the front that backed away, he runs. It's like, oh, fuck. And then he goes inside of the inn, as does the other one.
Oh, so both of the main guys that we're approaching, just the 2 that were with the sun are out now?
The 2 that were with the sun are the ones that fled into the inn.
Oh, okay. So the 2 more offensive guards
The ones that are
out.
next to you.
Yeah.
And the sun himself also fled into the inn. Now, the 2 that are at the gate, like on the palisade wall, one of them takes a shot at you. So he's going to aim and fire. He rolled a 6 on his morale check. He has a +2 to hit. Sorry, +1. And the aim gives you a +2 additional, right? Or is it +1?
+2.
Yeah,
+2. Okay, so +3 to hit with this is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And the total damage is a D6. 5 damage. Kill the demon!
Well,
The other
just might.
The other guard on the wall. So fuck this. And he goes down the ladder and starts fleeing the inn.
Whoa.
So there's currently a single
only one
guard.
So 4 out of 5 of them failed morale checks.
The sun failed and 3 of the guards failed. The 2 guards that ran into the inn are shouting inside of there, "Demon!" It is your turn. You see one guard on the wall that shot at you with his
Before
bow.
that, I rolled a 4 for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Having seen this archer shoot a child, I'm going to to swoop in.
I'm getting so much mileage out of that. Yeah.
In my artist-turniest way, I'm going to swoop in. And then as I'm about to come into bodily contact with from the angle of pushing him over the rail, basically, I'm going to swoop in, and just before I make bodily contact with him, transform back into my true nature, transform back into my true form.
I believe it takes you a minute to transform.
Oh, it does.
So, would you like to
try?
Then
I'll try to. Can I try to poop on him?
I will say that you only have a D4 amount of hit points, and
can I try to poop on him there?
Yeah.
If you get
Liam,
below,
that's gonna not do much, I don't think.
I mean, if I poop on the guy, who's gonna shoot the bird that pooped on him when he's in the middle of a combat?
Okay, priorities, buddy. There's a flaming child in front of you with demonic symbols, and you're more concerned about the bird poop on your hat.
There's a child. Yeah, he might get it in his eye. I don't know. Might hurt his.
Birds do not have control of their bowels. It just runs out. So,
all right.
If you poop, it's hard to judge. Hard to force your poop out.
You're a bird for another 10 rounds or whatever? Is that the...
Yes.
Cloaca.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to... So, after having tried to poop on him,
you fly over his head. So I'm going to roll a D6. On a 1, you pooped on him.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right.
You did not poop on him.
There's a 1 in 6 chance a bird will poop. That's what I just learned.
15% chance at any given time a bird's pooping.
If you've seen cars in parking lots,
have you had a
know
pet
it's higher
bird?
than that.
Shit everywhere.
In his eyes, in his nostrils. Okay.
The worst
so
pets.
that was my turn. I attempted a shit.
Okay. Bronze.
Freaking out. There's an arrow in my shoulder. I fling a fireball at the guy that shot me.
Okay. Now, as you do this, Crowley, you are within melee of him. It would provoke if you wanted to take an
Strike
attack of
him down.
opportunity.
He will be. The look of consideration on Crowley's face right now is intense.
It's very tempting, Jamie. Remind me how non-lethal attacks. Oh, actually, literally on the page. It's on page 50. If a player wishes to knock a foe unconscious rather than kill them, they may make a dexterity check after a successful attack roll, but before the damage roll. If the check is successful and the damage roll would reduce their target below 0 hit points, they instead reduce them to exactly 0 and knock them unconscious. Okay. I would like to swing at Bronze's hand, like at his arm, with the flat of my sword, just to try to knock his hand down. Exactly.
Bad Bronze.
Exactly. He knows it's not like I'm thrusting and stabbing through his torso. It's like, stop. It's like that. That's the kind of attack I'm making.
Well,
So
mechanically, this is the same as a regular attack, except a additional roll. So go ahead and make your attack.
Got 14 AC. You should be doing all right.
I've got a
That's pretty
+4.
good. That's better
plus
than
4
my
to
AC.
attack, so it's kind of like a 50-50 chance that I slice water your arm.
Oh my God,
okay.
24.
Natural 20,
Be a natural
max
20.
damage, and the rolls on
You've
page
been
50.
itching to hit this kid.
This is 10 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Would the 10 reduce you to 0? Because then that's when the check is necessary.
Yes, 100%. I have 6 HP left.
Okay, so I need to make a dexterity check in order to see if this is non-lethal.
I guess you have Rogue's Luck. Have you rolled for that yet?
I did roll. I have 5 points.
Okay. Well, he just rolled a 4, so he just killed me.
So as I consider what a lucky
Now, it's
charm
not
I am.
immediate death.
Yes.
You would know that he would not immediately die. He would be hovering near death.
Now, Jamie, I do have Rogue's Luck, so I can re-roll this to make it non-lethal damage.
Right. Would you like to? Bronze, as he goes to slap your hand, he accidentally cuts your hand, and you begin to bleed out. You collapse onto the ground as you're about to throw your flame at this guard.
Right. That's just what happens then. Bronze,
Okay.
I guess,
Please
briefly
make a-
looks over, and the flames start to distinguish, and he falls to the ground, flickering.
Please make a Constitution check.
Okay.
And the flames are still there. The flames
Oh,
will
yeah.
last even if you die.
I love that. I'm just like unconscious on fire.
Yeah.
So you say a save or a check?
Check. Constitution check.
Okay. It's going to be a 3.
There's a failure. Now, after 3 unsuccessful death saves, you bleed out and die. So you are currently bleeding out.
All right.
However, we are back to the top of the round. And
Grogwat, can you roll initiative, Liam?
oh yes, Grogwat needs to make a D4 roll, see how many turns it would take. I rolled a 4.
Who's rolling this shit?
So what I'll say is that Faya, in the air, you do see where Grognot was stationed. You see like the trees like moving, like shifting as it's coming closer towards.
There's a glass of water somewhere and it's trembling.
Yeah.
Like in Jurassic
Hell's
Park.
coming. Yes. We have at the top of the initiative, Crowley.
Flashback to Crowley's childhood. Crowley, having been recently beaten by his father, is chopping wood in the back and thinking axe stroke over axe stroke about how he'll get his revenge on his father, who has recently buried their mother, and he focuses. Another flashback to chopping wood, same thing. Another flashback years later. Chopping wood, same thing. Another flashback years later. or months later, and he is now got a dog on the chopping block, and the dog is strapped to it. His father's standing over him and pointing and saying, "Do it, you pussy. Do it, you little bitch. Do it, do it, do it." And the axe stroke coming down on. And as we get to the present moment, Crowley raises his sword like an axe and brings it down on Bronze's neck.
Bronze, as you are laying there, bleeding out, unable to move much, maybe you can move your mouth a little. You see Crowley's blade coming down. Do you say anything?
I think what would have the most impact in this moment is with my face bloody and through flames. Bronze just looks over at Crowley and he smiles as if he's proud of him. And then his eyes lose life as his head is severed.
The body continues to be aflame. You see an arrow fly and stick into the body right after your chopping of the head. Fucking kill it!
I'll like reach down and grab the hair of the head and just like lob it a few yards away so that the guard can see that the...
I think your hand catches on fire if you do that.
Oh, is the head on fire too? Then
anything
I'll...
I think touch is ignited.
The blood may have extinguished the fire.
I don't know. Then if the head's on fire, I won't touch it. I'll use my sword like a hockey stick and give it a little...
It's only the hands and arms that are engulfed.
Oh, okay.
He lowers his bow. Faye, you see this happening, and coming out of the tree line is a armored beast of a man holding his polearm, rushing towards the action.
I make the loudest birds. I get right over him and make the loudest bird squawk that I possibly can.
There's how much you can do.
Do I know? Do I know that you can turn into an Arctic tern?
No, I don't think anyone knows.
I yell at the guard, "Shoot that fucking bird!" And then I start running for the inn. I start running to the inn.
You start running for the inn?
Yeah.
For what? You don't see anything?
Well, I don't see Grogwat?
Not yet.
I see Grogwat because I'm in the sky.
Grogwat. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm still walking to the inn anyway because I want to go chop Jane's fucking finger off and save her from this fresh hell.
All right.
But I won't
go
run.
into All right. You get like halfway to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you would see Grogwat barreling into the area. The guard at the top sees him. Says, "What? Who is that? Who are you?"
Do I see him? Do I
see Grogwat?
I'm going to say
he's running towards Bronze.
Okay.
Like the body of Bronze.
I'm going to yell at the guard. The boy raised Grogwat. That's Grogwat's corpse. And then I'm going to fucking skedaddle into the inn as fast as I can.
You go into the inn. You see that people are in the common room with like chairs in front of them. The two guards have their swords, but they're shaking, scared.
As I come in, I'll say, I killed it. I killed it.
Killed the demon.
Yes. One of its pets is outside. It might go away. Barricade the doors. I must see to Jane.
All right. Where did you throw the head? Where did it land?
Just a few yards. I would say just a few yards apart from Bronze's body, just to show that it's separated. I didn't keep it. I didn't football yeet it or anything like that. Just hair fling.
Just punting a child head across the field.
No. So underhand granny talk, like I'm playing beanbag with it. Like
grabbing the hair.
Yeah. Like 3 yards, we'll say. 3 yards seems about.
Ooh. Should have fair caught that.
Faye, you see Grogwat is just standing next to the head as he's being peppered by arrows, just standing there. He's like
Faye begins
by arrows, and most of them don't even get through the armor.
Yeah.
He's going to run out of arrows before he drops this thing.
Yeah. Faye is going to let's see. We're right here. We're at the
I
Drowned
was sure
Monument.
I was going to die. I was certain that I was going to die.
I am going to fly north towards Marish Bridge for as long as I can until I'm about to. I feel the turn coming on, pun intended.
Yeah, you got 3 hours.
Yeah. So if I can make it there, I make it there, and in the nearby woods, I'll find a little secluded place to go through the disgusting process that is the transformation back into a woman.
Now, here's an interesting thing. Your clothes don't transform with you.
Yep.
You're just a naked woman in the woods.
Yep.
What do? You got to Marsh Bridge with plenty of time to spare as you're flying.
I call out to the guard that we were kind of talking, a little bit of shit about the other side of the bridge's guard is about.
Yeah, the captain.
The captain. I'll call out to him and cover my bonus bits.
Yes. Captain Hobbins.
Say, Captain Hobbins, something terrible has happened.
Hello?
I'm over here. Don't come over. I'm indecent.
Does that voice sound familiar to me? Are you? You're not Mary. Who's?
It's
who have I
Faya.
talked to recently? Faya. I don't know Faya.
The beautiful red-headed woman. The charming woman of hair of flame and eyes of emerald green that I'm sure you've told all your friends about.
Redheads are very common in the north. Be a little more descriptive.
I'll put my face out if I can.
The wildling. That was with Sergeant Crowley.
Right.
How goes it?
Not well, Captain. Something terrible has happened, and as you can see, I'm in quite a state. Could you maybe bring me some humble clothes to cover my shame?
What? Oh, you don't have clothing. No surprise, I suppose. All right. Well, I can get you something. Give me a few minutes. I'll send one of the women to help you out.
Bless you.
Crowley, you see that the guards are like going out as you're going upstairs, and you see Jane is there on her bed shaking, and then you open the door.
Yeah,
I assume.
Yes.
Crowley, no.
Is her son in here?
Her son is not. He was one of the people that went to go look at what's happening in the yard. Go away.
Soon I'll go away, Jane. I just need to do one thing. And I will walk over, and
she's backing up into a corner.
I'm going to grab I'm going to go to the bed. I'm going to tear a strip of cloth, from one of the sheets. And I'm going to walk over, and I'm going to wrap around underneath the ring. I'm going to wrap.
Just pulling away from you.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just holding
Crowley,
it.
No.
I'm tying.
Tears.
I'm sorry. So it'll be over soon. And I'm going to tie as tight as I can, as close to the ring as possible, basically, essentially like a tourniquet around. And then I will pull.
You see a person coming to the door.
What's
going on in here?
I have to remove the curse.
This is one of the guards.
Come help. I have to remove the curse. Bronze gave her a cursed relic. Come.
The demon?
Yes.
All right.
Hold her hand. I need to remove the finger.
No. And he helps hold her down.
And I will pull out the kitchen knife that exchanged hands between Bronze and I a couple of times, which I still have in my possession. And I will chop her finger off.
She screams in pain. Blood starts spraying, but you tighten it a little bit more.
Grab more strips and wadding as the guard hold her hands, and I try to cover it.
Fuck!
So sorry. I'm so sorry, Jane.
Crowley, get away from me.
Of course. And I will.
She's got her hands over her head, and she's just shaking her head.
Yeah,
Leave.
I will leave. I will wordlessly leave, and I'll look at. I'll just wordlessly leave. The guard has
the guard's like, "What happened, Jane? What went on here?" She's just like, "It's over, right? It's over. The boy's a demon. He was killed." And then you're downstairs away from that conversation.
Yeah.
You see that there's people out in the yard hacking away at Grogwat, just kind of standing there. He eventually gets cut into pieces. He falls over.
I will go to Bronze's. I'll grab Bronze's head. I will go to the body. I will untie like his belt from his person that has presumably his belt pouches and whatever, like backpack with books and whatever. I'll grab his shit that will probably be worth money. And I will look down at the body and the head in my hands. And
the body still has fire on its arms.
Yeah, I'll like use the sword to push the arms away so that I don't come into contact with him and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Grab his stuff, and I'll look down at the headless body, and then I'll kind of like pull the head up and look at it in its still open eyes.
Yeah, still smiling.
And I will say, "You'll never be a man." And I'll close the eyes. And I'll take the head and his stuff with me, and I will leave the body in the yard here. And I'm heading to the road.
Okay. They try and like cover the firearms with sand, and it doesn't help. And after an hour, the fire dies out because it's 10 minutes per level.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Hey, you're on the road. Which way are you going?
I am going to go north so that I can retrieve our cart.
Okay. Moving north. Gonna roll an encounter check for you, as you are not a flying Arctic turd.
I am not.
Did you take my demonic tomes and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said like your books and stuff like that. Anything, like if you have a backpack with all your shit in it and like your belt pouches and all that, that's what I'm taking. Like I'm essentially taking like,
Yeah, you got quite a bit. You got my duotang.
Your duotang of scrolls and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your nice little your extra ornate halberd.
Yeah. Also, quite a lot of gold.
I'll be using your polearm like a hobo bindle, and your backpack is the little satchel on the end of it.
Just that scene from the end of the Hulk series where it's got.
So your travel to Marish Bridge will take 3 hours.
Okay,
it's uneventful. Faye, you got to Marish Bridge before him. You have 2 hours lead essentially.
Right, and I'll
like
make conversation and say something horrible happened. That boy, Braun, something was wrong with him. I don't know.
Something horrible happened with your boy. Oh, Sergeant Crowley's boy, rather.
Right. Right. He was not.
What happened with Sergeant Crowley and the large, imposing one? Didn't you all go and take a look at that frog thing?
We did. We resolved the frog.
You got eaten?
Matter.
This is like when you go to the starting area of the game after you've already beaten it.
They were.
You say you resolved it?
Yes.
We have resolved the frog matter.
When was that?
Oh, must have been.
Wasn't this morning, was it?
A day or two ago?
Like, would have been like last night, I think.
Last night?
Two nights ago?
2 days.
2 nights ago? Yeah, so it was 2 nights ago. I'll answer honestly.
Oh, bullshit. We got attacked this morning.
Then there is another. Because on my honor, we killed a giant frog.
On your honor? Well, all right. Well, on my honor, a frog tried to eat my damn leg.
These two things aren't mutually exclusive. I'll have you know before you sass off at me. There can be more than one frog.
Listen here. You should be grateful that we're giving you some clothing.
I am
You're
grateful
not-
for the clothing, but I could do without the lip.
You're not a white hot guard at all. You're not. You have no badge.
But I am
you
here
have
to
no...
help you.
Oh yeah, great. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
All right then.
All right. We're back to friends. Good.
We are. Yes.
Okay.
You hungry? You look
A bit hungry,
peckish.
yes, thank you. Yeah. Thirsty. Oh, flying at me.
Come on in.
Just
Flying? What?
No, I'm like my thirst is just flying upwards. My thirst, if there were a meter, it'd be flying.
So the boy got eaten by a frog?
No, something much darker and more twisted happened to that boy. Something before I ever met him.
Yeah, the mythic North is a dark and twisted place. Not surprised.
I did not expect to see the devil's face in the form of a child.
What's that now?
The boy was a sorcerer.
Oh, you're shitting me. Well, that explains quite a bit then, doesn't it?
It surely does.
Why he was traveling with a group of outcasts such as yourselves, huh? What's all special about you then?
So special about me? I'm one of
You
the
must
best
have some
trackers you'll
darkness in you if you're walking
No.
around with a witch.
I'm one of the finest trackers you'll ever meet. I've just found out he was a witch. He burned me clothes off. Hellfire raising
Really?
from his arms.
See no harm to your
Well, no,
body?
I got them off as quick as possible so that I could let them burn and be free of it.
Right. Well, you go ahead and make yourself at home, and we'll...
Is our cart
Get you
still
some drug.
nearby?
I have no clue. Your cart went north. What's north of the bridge isn't my problem.
Fair enough. Well, I thank you for your company and for your kindness. And
Sure.
I may cross the bridge if it please you, and rest upon the
Please
cart.
me. If you got 10
If you'll
silver.
allow it. I have nothing with me. I had no clothes.
Well, then you're going to have to just go get some silver. We can't just let anyone who used to be part of a White Hawk force come through the bridge freely. We do that, everyone comes through freely.
What if I were to swim? Is that free?
Swim? You don't swim the cow. You drown.
All right then. And I suppose I'll stay here and enjoy your hospitality. Maybe take in some sun out at the gate.
Enjoy your food, but afterwards you're going to have to clean some dishes to make up for that.
Fair enough.
I thought you had money. That's why we've fed and clothed you. But I suppose that's dumb of me to think a naked woman in the wilds
I wouldn't say
had any coins.
I wouldn't say
That's my
dumb.
fault.
I would say perhaps a bit naive, not dumb. No,
Right.
gallant, maybe
Okay.
chivalrous.
You enjoy your food and water. I have to go
Thank
back
you.
to manning my post. A couple hours pass.
Yep. And I'm
Crowley,
just kind of hanging out at the entrance to the bridge.
Crowley at this point has like Bronze's head inside of Bronze's backpack, so he's not just walking around with a, you know.
Is that on his belt
head.
or something?
No,
Yeah.
he's not. He's not about
it smells
that.
like hot Cheetos in here.
Yeah. And I think as I approach, would I see Fea outside of the guard tower? Okay. You'll see he's still he's got dried blood on him. Still, he hasn't washed himself or anything. He's just been trudging. He's got a very dark look on his face. And
Captain
as
sees you approaching.
I'll raise my arm to hail the captain.
I'll walk over to him and throw my arms around him.
Oh no, that's not no. He's not
Shoving her
he's-
off.
Yes, he's hand up, keep a distance, and he's going to point at the guard tower. He's going to say, "We need to talk inside right now."
Afternoon. Well, it's not afternoon, is it? What time is it?
Probably close.
Almost noon. Morning.
Crowley, you've made it out.
Yes, yeah. Guard tower. No, and I just look up in the air as if to indicate that there might be things in the air following me.
Sergeant Crowley.
Captain Hobbins. If you could join us inside of your guard tower for a moment.
You look a bit a mess.
Shall
I do.
I come with you, Crowley?
Yes, come in, Fea.
Right. Your wildling scavenger of sorts was here
Yes,
2 hours ago. She appeared
I
nude.
told them of the horrors that young Bronze had been taken over by demons and burned
You guys
off
are
my
in
clothes
the
with hellfire.
watchtower.
Yeah, we come in. Are there other guards in the watchtower?
Yeah, there's other guards in there. So there's a total of 8 guards in the watchtower. So
Like in the same kind of entry room as like general barracks area as us, or
yeah. So there would be some that are resting in the barracks and some that are in like the dining area.
okay, I'll say, Captain, could you gather your men, please? An important briefing for you.
Ooh, an important briefing,
Yes.
Sergeant. It's a little unusual, but
I'm
I'll
sure.
allow it.
I'm sure it is. I apologize, Captain.
Well, let's see what this is.
Does he bring his men in?
Yeah.
I will go over to
Should I wake the night shift?
Yes.
All right. They send a couple people upstairs to the barracks, and they come down.
Perfect. I will walk over to the door and I will pull down the oak and like bar the door from the inside so that people can't come in.
What's that about there, Sergeant Crowley?
I draw my sword and I point it at Fea and I say,
They draw their weapons.
Yep. I say, the scavenger sided with a demon. And I pull out, with my free hand, I pull out a head of bronze and set it on a table. This boy, possessed by a demon, attacked the drowned lion inn. And this woman, this thing, sided with her and nearly killed me, encouraged my death, in fact, at the hands of the guards there. Please execute her.
I will run for the
Hold her.
I will run for the stairs as much as I can.
There's 8 people in here.
All right.
Let's have this a roll to see if you can get to the stairs.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Is that with my Arctic turn stats?
No, this is with your Fea stats.
7.
7 on a saving throw is a failure. You need a 10. So you're grabbed by the guards.
You let go of me!
Now,
Some psychopath comes in and tosses a child's head on the table, and all of a sudden...
Psychopath? This man is a respectable sergeant of the Whitehawks.
He's
Who are you?
a man who cuts the heads off children.
You told me yourself that this boy that I saw the other day was a demon. And now he says that you were working with the demon. And
the demon is not who I was working with. I was working with the child, Crowley.
Someone go and start making a rope.
What are you making a rope for?
Well, we hang people who treat with demons.
I didn't mean to treat with a demon. I meant only to save the child the demon was inhabiting.
Well, you can have your discussion with the gods.
You foul little... And I'll hock a loogie in his face.
Wipes it off. It's a waste of clothing. All right. I'd say begin to make a noose. Crowley, are you watching Fea or?
Yes, I will stand there with nothing else in my mind but the callousness with which Bronze acted and the smile on his lips as he died. And the same smile will crawl across my lips as I have shed the last small shreds of humanity that I have clung on to through these adventures. And a coldness and an absence of light behind his eyes takes his face as he watches them prepare to hang Fea.
They go to the top of the tower. And Fea, you feel the cold breeze of the December winds. January, I guess it would be. Cold winter wind.
Fea stops and breathes in the cold. Feels it deeply in her lungs. She waits. I'm assuming she gets placed in some kind of holding area for them to tie the noose and hang up the...
So they were holding on to you while the noose was being tied, and then they carry you to the top of the tower.
Is this really what you want, Crowley? Say you want to see this end.
You made your choice.
You'll be
And
carrying Bron's head with you for the rest of your life.
That I will. He meant something to me. You mean nothing. And I'll cross my arms and I'll wait and watch.
Okay, so as they're, I'm assuming, hooking like the noose around my neck.
You get the noose looped around you, and you see that the other end is tied to the crenellation of the tower.
So it's just a short drop and a sudden stop kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Any final words as they have you like at the edge of the tower? So you're stepping onto the crenellation.
Just one, gentleman. And I'll step off the side, and as I step off the side, I'll reach my arms up, as I'm sure many prisoners do, and attempt to brace myself against the coming impact.
Mm-hmm.
While doing that, I whisper these ancient words, deep and druidic, and begin my transformation into an Arctic tern.
Make a strength save.
Big save here.
As you fall.
Oh no, that's 9. Yeah.
1 away.
There is a snap, and the light goes out. Crowley,
Mm-hmm.
you look down to see.
No, I don't look down to see. Because her life meant nothing to him. And he will turn to the captain to shake the captain's hand in thanks and make his way down the tower and across the
Crowley
bridge.
gives you 5 gold pieces for the frog. I hear that it was killed.
It was. I killed it with my crossbow.
There's another one.
It'll have to be the job of another sergeant that comes through. I'm making for Cleodor. I'll be back in a moment. I'll say, are you all right if I gather my car to pay the toll on that side and come back through this tower this afternoon?
Of course.
I'll pocket the 5 gold and say, well, see you in a few hours. And I will head north to the other tower, making very little conversation, just pleasantries as I greet the other people, gather a horse and wagon, and I will begin the journey south to Cleodor, where I intend to retire from adventuring outside of the city and use the investments that I've made, sell off the horses and the wagon, and set up a small operation, perhaps contracting with the Whitehawks within the city of Cleodor.
You mentioned the investments. So I am pulling out the book of said investments.
Yes, the investments. 60 year. This is what I've got. I have it in my notes, Jamie.
What's the price of Bitcoin in this universe?
Yes. 60 gold pieces invested at a risky investment.
You also have 476 gold pieces.
From bronze?
To do with
400?
476.
What the hell? How many bags did that take? 5 bags?
No, because I had 4 gemstones. Maybe it was supposed to say silver pieces. That doesn't seem right now that I think about it.
Okay.
Because gemstones worth 100 gold pieces. I think they're supposed to be
probably 100
silver pieces. Okay. It's still quite a bit, but it's not 400. That would be hilarious if I was holding out on you guys that much.
It would be very bronze,
though.
What do you actually
Please roll a d20, Crowley. I'm curious what your yearly return is on this investment.
Nah, I just got 80 gold pieces. I'm sorry.
I've got lots of rogue's luck, so tell me what I'm aiming for.
You want a high number, because it's minus 10%.
All right. I'm at 5 rogue's luck, going down to 4. That's a 19.
Oh, yeah, that's
I don't think you're doing better than that.
Let's keep it there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So your investment grows by 9%.
Okay.
You do not have any accountant on hand. That would have
Correct.
increased your by D110. And please make a D100% roll. This is to see if it is bankrupt. You'll bankrupt. Simply lose everything.
A D100 roll?
Yes.
And what
1
do I
through
want?
10 is a bankrupt. So you don't want 1 through 10.
It's literally 10. Can I rogue's luck that one as well?
No.
Ah!
You have lost all
died, but you die in
investments.
squalor.
I lost all 60 GP.
You lost your bank. Yeah.
Okay. No worries. But I got all of Bronze's shit, whatever it actually
You
ends
do.
up being.
Luckily, he had much more money.
Yeah, he had way more than that. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What a story.
It's
Incredible.
Beautiful.
Incredible. You guys are amazing. What a wonderful give and take and player trust through all of that. Thank you guys, and thank you, Jamie, for what to me a really incredible story that we crafted together.
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
Absolutely,
this
man.
was great.
Just very wonderful, generous improv partners. It was so good. And yeah, it was that. I just felt fun. You know, that was.
To me, it was
it's
stressful,
very-
dude. That was
very. It's
I'll be
very rare
honest,
to get dramatic.
there was some relief
like
when his head came off, because I was like,
Right.
I just become more and more monstrous. And you two, I mean, to some extent, you're like, okay, well, I have to be nice to this guy because he's a player and we're playing together. But at a certain point, I was becoming pretty awful, and no one was stopping me. So having the head come off, I'm like,
the relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I don't have to be this evil anymore.
You know?
Yeah. Next
what I
character, chaotic.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so good. He's gonna repent so much.
What I really appreciate, Mason, is like exactly what you're pointing towards. That the metagame of like the larger understanding of how to be a quote unquote good role player is to always be nice player character to player character, essentially, and to like try to resolve problems and all those kinds of things. And I think that for us as more kind of mature and maybe experienced to some extent role players, or people who are really interested in story, but we're respectful of each other as humans, but then we understand the separation between our characters and ourselves. There's like that, there's that ability for us to challenge that notion and be like, well, no, like I'm going to be awful. And the other player characters in character should respond to that in a way that feels organic, even if that means increased tension, in a way that isn't petty or stupid or childish, but in a way that is informed by how do we further the story, how do we craft the story. And I think that that's kind of what the last, 10 or so episodes really have been in this. And it's been really wonderful. And like I say, for me, like very, very tense. Like there's a level of like stress and anxiety about like, honestly, just like making the decisions and trying to make the right decision, both for the character and like for the larger story. And so I feel like you guys managed it so well, the two of you, through Liam losing a character and having to pick up and fit right in to the two of us with a long time relationship, and Bronze leaning without fear, Mason leaning into increasing the tension, ramping up the intensity and the emotion. And I don't know, I just feel really lucky to be playing the game with you three guys, because it was pretty damn awesome.
I feel the same way, buddy. Mason, just excellent play all the way through.
Thank you.
Should we transition to After Dark and discuss what's next?
Sure.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do that.
You've been listening to Games in the Dark. Lights out.